For 25 years, I was in a rigid routine. I'd work in the mornings, come home to my wife later in the afternoons, and we'd spend our evenings together eating her home-cooked meals and watching TV until night came and we would go to bed. Then we would do it all over again. Sometimes I would doubt our life together. A nagging voice in the back of my head told me I didn't do enough for her. That we should want for more. But then I'd wake up, and hear her singing softly as she cooked our breakfast, and any doubts I had would fade away. We could have kept going like that forever, but we never got the chance. I'm sat here alone now in our bedroom, huddled up in a blanket, typing on my laptop, and eating some awful fast food. I can't bear to leave this room. I know that if I open that door and walk down that hall, I'll pass what used to be our kitchen. What remains is just an open, lifeless room. The cabinets had to be torn out and the floor ripped up from the damage. I arranged for some good men from the church to take the stove one day. I couldn't bear to be there when they took it. I left the front door unlocked and hid like a coward, until I heard them leave. I already burned through my bereavement leave, but I haven't gone back to work. I just sit in our room and listen. I keep hoping to hear her voice again. Instead, all I hear is silence. The house is so quiet. So still. And in those endless spans of silence my mind fills in the void with harsh memories. The thoughts eat away at me like acid. Sometimes it's questions, about what I could have done differently. Other times it's like a film on repeat, the scenes playing out relentlessly. On the worst days, in the cold silence, the thing that consumes my mind are those final moments I had with her. A week before it happened, she told me what was wrong. It was a warm Monday afternoon and I had just gotten home from work. She was in her usual place, cooking over the stove. The sound of sizzling pan-seared steak filled my ears. The room was slightly smoky and it smelt heavenly throughout the house. I could feel the heat as I walked into the kitchen to greet her. She was wearing some jeans and that tan cardigan she liked over her blouse. I hugged her, head over her shoulder, and asked how she was doing today, like I did every day. I expected her to say something sweet in her usual way. Instead, she surprised me when she said, "I'm cold." I laughed at her. I thought it was a joke. I mean, it was a nice 84 degrees outside, and it was noticeably hotter in the kitchen. I genuinely thought she was just pulling my leg, but no. She didn't laugh back.